Hey there friends, Foster the Canadian here in NHL 17 Hockey Ultimate Team doing a final team update. NHL 18 is right around the corner. We're going to be jumping in immediately to NHL 18. We're going to go all in. But before we do, we're going to take a look back at Woolly Riders of years past. Now this is the Woolly Riders since their inception in NHL 15. Let's get started. It has been a very long time, my friends. But here they are. The Woolly Riders 1.0, the origin of the Riders. Now, as you see our top line, we got Steen, Getzlaf, Yager. Oh, man, the only time I've ever pulled a 99. Ryan Getzlaf. Oh, what a friggin' pack opening that was. And then we got our second line. This was like the top shutdown line. Incredible, like, plus-minus line for me. Kessler, Patches, and Burns as a winger. This is when he actually played wing. Not, I didn't move him out of position. But then we got the golden line. We got Nieto, Shen, and back then Wheeler on the line. That was back when Shen still played center, which he flip-flops now. He flip-flops. But then we got our final line, Skinner, Stahl, and Okposo. And then we're moving on to our defenseman. We got Hedman, Pietrangelo. I gotta not say Pietrangelo. His uncle was Pietrangelo when he played in the NHL, but whatever. Just saying, Pietrangelo. Whatever you are. I'm gonna turn into Don Cherry soon. Then we got Russell and Carlson. Russell was a fast friggin' card. Oh, man. Then we got Hamhuis and Wisniewski. And as our goalie, we had Luongo. Who was our backup? It was Jimmy Howard. Interesting. But, yeah, there was a very good top line. Rapid drop-off as we went down. But overall, it was a good team. It was a Division I team, and it was a team that kept us competitive. Mostly due to Yager and Getzlaf. But what you gonna do? Now this is a team that you guys are probably going to be a little bit more familiar with. The Woolly Riders 2.0. Now, oh man, what a team this was. This was a really competitive team. I felt really happy with how this team was, especially at the end of the year. Just overall a fun team to play with and a very, I wouldn't say a top-end talent team, but a deep team. So as you see, we got Couturier, we got Kapitar, we got Brett Hall. Then our second line was electric. We got Curry, McDavid, Hagelin. Then our golden line, of course, again, Nieto, Shen, and Wheeler. Both Nieto and Shen with a little bit of an upgrade there. Then we got Pavelski, Hurdle, and Okposo. Oh, I forgot about Teenage Mutant Ninja Hurdle. What a great, like, near the end of the year pull that was. Oh, man. So we got Vlasic and Carlson as our defensemen. Vlasic, Pickles, he was such a good defenseman for us. Oh, man. Would have loved to get the NHL 17. What was it? It was a snub card, right? The snub Vlasic Team of the Year snub. That would have been cool. But Carlson, that was our Christmas Carlson, if you guys remember. But that was a really great top line. We got our crunch line here. Cronwall, Burns, annihilating opponents with the heavy hits. And to round it off, we had Ekman Larson and Hedman with, of course, in the middle, the one and only Care Bear. Oh man, no card in NHL Hut history has done me more good than Care Bear, which is funny that he's fatigued right now. Don't know why. I don't think he was fatigued at the end of the year. Maybe I played another game just for fun before NHL 17 came out, but overall, man, Care Bear. What a fantastic card. What a fantastic player. And now, time to move on to NHL 17 with the Woolly Riders 3.0. Alright, my friends, here they are, the Riders 3.0. Oh, man, and our golden line is actually our top line this year. Don't know why I never moved them back to the third line, but they deserved that top position. We have Matt Nieto, Paul Stastny, and Braden Shen. Paul Stastny, by the way, swapping in for Shen on that golden line. Oh, man, what a card that was. That was a pivotal moment. Pulling Stastny was one of those moments that made my team competitive. If I didn't get Paul Stastny, I don't know if I would have been able to compete at the level that I was able to at the end of the year. Then we get our second line. Ovi! Ovi! Ovi, Ovi, Ovi! We got Ovechkin, Fisher, and Mark Stone, who played like Ovi. Oh, it was like beautiful, beautiful line. Then we have another beauty line. Marner, Getzlaf, McDavid. 92 McDavid outperforming 94 McDavid from the year previous. Then we got our fourth line. Kerber, Bergeron. Why did I not call him Berber? Oh, man. We had Care Bear, Kerber. I could add Berber, but I didn't. And then Sam Steele. Moving on to defense, we got Ollie Uelevi. What a fantastic card to get at the end there. Didn't think he'd hit as hard as he does. Oh, he crushes them. And then we got Shattenkirk there alongside him. We got McDonough, Letang, Cronwall, Pietrangelo, and in goaltending, Braden Holtby and Chad Johnson. Braden Holtby, Holt Beast. Man, what a goalie he was. He wasn't Care Bear level. Wasn't even close. It would be like going from Dominic Hasek down to like Marty Turco in his prime. Still really good, but it's Marty Turco. It's not Dominic Hasek. That's all I'm going to say about them. That's all I'm going to say about them. But we also have the Player Awards. Now, I did this last year. I've expanded it a little bit, and I'm going to get your help. Going to get your guys' help for this. Not to give the awards away, because I feel like, because I'm so intimately familiar, played hundreds of games with this team, I should be the one deciding the awards. But I need names for these awards. I named a couple of them, but I need names for most of them. Like this one, the Most Exciting Player Award, which last year, actually I'll just put them up on the screen. This year, we are giving the Most Exciting Player Award to Kevin Shattenkirk. I know it's weird to give it to a defenseman, but for me, on my team, he was the most exciting player. Anytime I got the puck with Shattenkirk, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. He was a really good card to have. And we're moving on now to Most Goals. This shouldn't surprise anyone. Not a single one of you should be surprised, because this is the same player 3 years in a row. Matt Nieto, most goals on the team. And I guess we'll move on now to most points, which you guys can probably guess is Matt Nieto again, because he can dish them out. He doesn't just score, he'll dish them out, because he's Matt Nieto. Now we're moving on to one of the only other awards that I've named, the Care Bear MVP of the Team Award, which this year I think that I'm going to have to give the MVP of the team to Matt Nieto! Come on now! Who could I give it to other than Matt friggin' Nieto? Oh man! I promise you guys that's the last award that he's got this year. But Matt Nieto, he was so good this year. The best Nieto of the past 3 Nietos. Easily the best Nieto. Might not even be on the team next year because he's going to be like a 70-something overall. He's going to be on Colorado. He might be a totally crappy card. But I'm going to give him a shot. And yeah, this year at the very least, if he's not on the team again, we're sending him off with 3 awards. MVP, which is Care Bear Award. Most goals still need a name, and most points still need a name. As well as most exciting player, which was Kevin Shattenkirk, that needs to be named as well. But moving on to Best Plus Minus Award, which this year actually goes to Ryan McDonough. McDonough, when I got him, I was in desperate need for defense. Like, desperate need for defense, and we were able to actually get that for once in Ryan McDonough. If you guys remember, before McDonough, like Shattenkirk, Uelevi, even that special, the Series 2 Cronwall, none of those existed before I got McDonough. He was like the staple of my team on defense for a very long time. By very long, I mean about a week until I pulled Kevin Shattenkirk and he blew me away. But yeah, we're moving on now to Best Goon. Now, I need a name for this one. I really need a name for this one because there are so many good options. The other ones I couldn't think of a name. This one I thought of too many names. I want you guys to come up with the names in the comments so that I can actually name the best goon. This year, Chris Letang. Fighting left and right, slashing, hacking away at their ankles. He was actually probably the most consistently solid defenseman. He didn't blow me away. That's why he's not getting the Best Defenseman of the Year award, but he was so consistent. And when you're consistent occasionally, you're consistent in gooning it up. That's what happened. Now we are moving on to the Pickles Best Defenseman Award. That's going to, you guys probably could guess it, Matt and Kevin Shattenkirk. Kevin Shattenkirk is our best defenseman of 2017. It shouldn't surprise you guys at all. He was electric every time he got the puck, like I said. Most exciting player, best defenseman, and he was up there in plus minus as well. But now the new addition to these awards, the most exciting line award. So Matt Nieto, as great as he was, Stastny and Shen were consistent, and they were tough, and they were hard-nosed. They weren't what I would call exciting. That is what I would call the McDavid, Marner, Getzlaf line. You have Ryan Getzlaf, one of the best passers in the NHL, shoving it off to 2 of the fastest goal scorers in NHL history. And maybe exaggerating a tiny bit there, but McDavid for sure. So I'd just win the faceoff with Getzlaf, usually get it back to center. I pass to D-men, get it back to center, and then Getzlaf just finds the lane. He finds the lane, and they are off. I can't tell you how many breakaways he's put Mitch Marner on, and when you put Mitch Marner on a breakaway, you guys know what's happening. You guys know what's happening. So, yeah, most exciting line definitely goes to the Marner, Getzlaf, McDavid line. So, that was the final team update of the year. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know, what was your favorite Woolly Riders team? Was it NHL 15, NHL 16, NHL 17? For me, oh, it's tough. It is tough. Oh, man. It might have to be NHL 17, although 16... Know it? Care Bear. I can't vote against Care Bear. It's got to be NHL 16. Because as good as this entire team was, man, that NHL 16 team, Curry was a little bit better. We had Braden Shen was a little bit better. He took a bit of a dip this year. He was still good. But overall, Care Bear was so fun to play with, even though I wasn't controlling him. Just seeing the things he would do, oh, it blew me away. So yeah, I'm going with NHL 16. Hopefully NHL 18 is next year's favorite for me. But yeah, until next time, this is Foster the Canadian. Think of some names in the comments for the awards, and I'll see you guys in NHL 18. See ya.